Alfie Zappacosta. How are you?
Just swell. How about you? How you been? It's been a little while, about a year now.
I know it's been a couple of years since I've seen your gorgeous face in person, um, and you look great, by the way.
Thank you.
I
So do
must
you.
say.
I'd say doing good. I mean, but yeah, there's plenty to do. A lot of walking, a lot of enjoying. In fact, we got to a place that was sort of like try to avoid as much stress and crazy angst as much as gone through that, been there, done that, got the t-shirt and the rash, and now
Yes.
it's time to enjoy. I think.
Yeah, and you've done a great job of doing that, losing weight and getting yourself really fit because you are one of the hardest working musicians I know. You are
Well,
always traveling the country back and forth, back and forth. You must still absolutely love performing live.
I do. It really is something. It's without the pressure on and making all. There's something about it. Like for me to be able to show up, and whether I'm playing to 30 people or 150, 200 people, it doesn't really matter. As long as it's not like we're going out there to lose money, as you know. But if things cover and I get a chance to be able to do that, without any kind of worries and stuff, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, to do actually do it for what it's supposed to be about, to be able to go and sing, seeing people enjoying themselves, and I know I'm enjoying because I'm a bit of a part of that going on, and it's just down to that, to be able to really enjoy yourself doing it without all the other clutter that comes with it.
Well, and one of the most amazing things that I notice about you is that your voice is still fantastic. I mean, even I, as a singer, I know as we get older, and I don't sing regularly, but boy, my voice ain't what it used to be at all. But yours is still 100%. How do you make that happen?
I'm sincerely hoping that I could maintain. I just did this stuff like in March. I was out and did like 8, 9 gigs in a row. And it was something to be able to check, to be able to find out whether, there's that, obviously we know we're aging and whatnot. And it's a let's prove it to ourselves, to see what
Yeah.
we can do. And it's not like, like, okay, I can do it and stuff. Just open up and see what happens. And I have to say, and I'm not sort of like this, like everybody must exercise. I walk. I walk. I eat well. Basically, I'm a type 2 diabetic, so it's not like I eat a lot of sugar. So, I don't sort of eat weird things because I want to lose weight. I do it because I just don't want to die from diabetes or whatever, too
Yeah,
much sugar
or
and whatnot. But walking. I
walking.
found that all of a sudden here I am. I'm just, take a couple hours of the day and go walking and whatnot. And I find that like to be able to open it up and to breathe and it's all about energy, right?
Yeah.
So as long as you can keep yourself somewhat moist down in and around here and know that the energy is allowing you to sing and place the notes where you're supposed to be, and so what we've learned after all these years to be able to know what we're doing with it, and the energy most important because that's where you grab it all from, and I've been lucky, and so I've been the more that I walk and whatnot and try to maintain health because I want to keep doing this.
Good, because we want to keep seeing you. So
Thank
let's talk about a couple things. First of all, ItalFest. Is that how you pronounce it? ItalFest? Italy
Now I
Fest?
say ItalFest. It's
ItalFest?
probably ItalFest, the Italiano Fest.
Italiano Fest is coming to Mississauga August 21st, August 22nd. You are on the bill for August 22nd. I looked at the full lineup and it really and truly is Italiano because you are the only name I personally recognized.
Yes,
Everybody else is obviously very Italian,
coming from away.
coming from away.
Hmm.
So, is this your first time at ItalFest or have you been before?
This is the first time I through with Patty. I've known Patty for a long time, and then there's Annette, who is. I went to Italy last year. I went to
I
Italy
know.
and performed for. They asked me to come and perform for my hometown. It's just
Mhm.
south of Rome, so I was like a little bit weird about it, and I don't know who's the hell's gonna know me, but I have a lot of relatives. about, my father had 11 brothers and sisters, my mother had 8. So everybody's,
Wow.
most of them are still there. So anyway, they asked me to go, and I got reacquainted, I guess what I'm saying, with the Italian community. And Annette was very, very much involved with the people where I'm from, a place called Soda, Frosinone and whatnot. And so there's a lot of folks in from that part of the world in Toronto. And the fact that I got involved in doing some stuff with the Italian folks, and I am Italian. I've done a few songs in Italian only because, not because I was trying to get close to the Italians. It's just I used to listen to them when I was a kid growing up,
Yeah.
my dad. So I did a couple of Italian songs, and it sort of like, sort of married me in a little bit more with folks in a nice way. So after I did this thing in Italy, and I was now based, somewhat in speak we as in speaking terms, and I talked to them. They asked me if I'd be interested, and I said, "Why not? Of course. Why the hell not?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your heritage, and you sing so beautifully and so passionately in Italian. I mean, I've hosted so many house concerts with you. I've seen you many, many times live, and it's always for me the highlight is when you
Thank
sing
you.
in Italian. It's just so great.
It's sort of like for a lot of people, it's funny because I could actually do some of the dates that I do. I actually start with an Italian song, and people go, "What the
Yeah.
hell's the matter with the boy? Like he's speaking in tongues." But to be able to go, "Tu sì,
Oh,
la cosa grande per me."
Naso Grande. I
All
love
of a
that. It's
sudden,
my
it's sort
favorite.
of like, what's the guy says? I keep telling them all the times is, you think this is a love song, but it is a love song. It was a love for pierogies because everybody thinks it's sort of like, what is he talking about? And I just make fun of it, and I say
Yeah,
this is
but every woman, when you start and go to that low voice, and
yeah.
then and no one even knows what you're saying, but every single woman in the audience goes,
I could get
"Oh,
a little bit of, I get their attention, and of course the guys will go like, the hell are the guys speaking in tongues?
no, everybody
Yeah, no,
loves it."
I enjoy it. I mean, I love melody. I love melody, and I love the passion and all that stuff. And if I could portray it properly, and if I could do it properly, and people enjoying it, plus, right? Not just a
Yeah.
plus.
Well, there's that. I mean, you're going to be on stage. There's going to be so much more great Italian music being shared
Mm.
the 2 days. But even more than that, I mean, the food, and then the food
Don't
at
forget.
home. And I mean, I make no bones about the fact that I am a Italophile, if that is even a word. I love the food, love the food, favorite food of all time. Uh,
Mm.
uh, it's my favorite country. I think I've been there 7 times.
Oh
Absolutely,
wow, did you're Italian
I
yourself? I
totally,
know.
and I'm not done. I have other places in Italy I still need to see. So I think this is such a great opportunity in Southern Ontario to get out and experience the culture, the folklore, the music, the food without having to actually get on a plane and fly to Rome, right?
It
And
is.
and get to see
Sorry, go
you
ahead.
too. Yeah.
Well, there's that. Yeah, it was. I mean, and I hadn't been in a long, long, long time to Italy. When I got over there again, it's wild. I mean, there's the history. Well, not even so much Italy, but all of Europe. The history.
Of
How old
course.
are we in Canada? We're like what, 500 years or something like that. We're talking thousands and thousands of Europe. They've had plenty of time to be able to. The Italians went over it and stole pasta from the Chinese. I mean, like it's, Marco Polo had an idea, and then we eat pasta all the time.
Yeah. Well, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of great pasta for August 21st and August 22nd in
'Cause I can't eat
Mississauga.
it anymore. It's too much carbs.
Yeah.
I
Well, I'm
can't keep
sure
up.
there'll be other
I mean,
amazing
there
things.
will
I mean,
veal,
I was reading,
sausages, verdura, rapini, all sorts of wonderful things.
and there's going to be pasta. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Pasta and watermelon eating contests. Oh
Okay.
yeah, somebody is going to eat a whole lot of watermelon, spit out those pits. There's going to be a market, artisan vendors, which I always love that kind of stuff. And I
Yeah.
also want to mention too that there is VIP seating available, so people can get up close to you when you are on
Okay. Yeah.
stage
And
performing.
and well, they should. I probably won't have pasta or watermelon on stage with me, but if it's just a matter of like, bird's eye view, you're welcome to it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a wonderful 2 days, August 21st and 22nd. So that's for Mississauga for our Ontario fans. Well,
Yes.
let's just talk about our Vancouver fans
Hmm.
because a little birdie told me that you are playing Blue Frog Studios this
Again, yeah.
fall.
Yeah, but coming up again in I just got back from doing a bunch of dates in beginning of June actually. I was out in the West Coast again on the island, did about 4 or 5 dates at Port
Yeah.
Alberni, Nanaimo, Victoria. It's beautiful up there, as you can imagine, and then I'll get back over to Vancouver, Vancouver, what is it called? A little
White Rock,
White Rock
Blue Frog Studios,
at the
just
Blue Frog.
one of our favorite venues to get our artists that we play on the wave up on stage so that the people can get to hear the music that we play on the wave. You know,
Yeah.
we have just been approved by the CRTC to expand our signal,
Mary
which is,
mentioned that to me, Mary Kirk, and what
yeah,
news? Good for you. Good
that
for you
will be
all.
amazing. But very excited to welcome you in White Rock this fall, and of course we'll be talking about that a lot on the wave. But we love our Alfie Zappacosta, so we like it when you come to visit
Well, I look forward to seeing Kelly and Juanita again. I mean, I've been, like I did one of the first live records that the whole record
Yeah,
and the video, excuse me, was done at Blue Frog many, many
that's
ago.
right.
And since then, I did about maybe 3 recordings there. So
Right.
we have a
Well,
history, and it's wonderful going back. Of course, I have a history because a long time ago, Lou Blair was involved, and he was involved with Bruce Allen and all the people back then in the day, and it was just going back and just my life. I spent a lot of time in Vancouver, so it's wonderful going back all the time. But I look
well, we
forward to
are very
Frog.
much looking forward to welcoming you at
Yes,
Blue Frog in the fall.
look forward to it.
Alfie, always a pleasure to see you. We wish you an amazing weekend at ItalFest in Mississauga, and we love playing you. So please make some new music that we can
You
play.
be there, you think?
You never know. You know
Never
me. I like to
know.
buzz around the country whenever I can, see who I can, do what I
About as close
can.
to Italy as you can get right now.
Yeah,
And
exactly. All right, you take care, my friend.
all the
Always a
best. Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Ciao, baby.
Bye bye, dear.